following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, two pieces of information just came out. One is that the newest surveys show that our babies rank 26th in the world when it comes to live births and first-month survivability. We know that our generation, our kids right now are the first generation of Americans that are not going to live as long as their parents. Both of those statistics are very scary. The next one that came out, it's an interesting story. Finland has the lowest rate of SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, or crib death, and everybody got on top of that and said, why is it? Well, they looked at it and they said, oh, well, their babies are sleeping in cardboard boxes without stuffed teddy bears and without blankets and everything, just babies in the box with their pajamas on. And they do that for 6 months, and they have the lowest rate of SIDS in the first 6 months. Well, from my research, having done 1,700 autopsies on kids that die, what's called cardiomyopathy, heart disease, sudden infant death, heart death, is due to a deficiency of a single mineral. Okay? And we know that from a study in India, this came out, gosh, it's got to be 8-10 years ago, and they said that almost all, like 95% of the babies dying from SIDS were being fed on infant formula rather than being breastfed. Now, that's a very interesting statistic because baby formulas don't have all the nutrients in it. They only have, like 3 minerals or 5 minerals, and of course the nutrients is missing when you get a cardiomyopathy heart attack, a sudden heart death in these babies, oftentimes called SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome or crib death, is caused by deficiency of that one mineral. Okay, and so I'd like to do a hair analysis on 1,000 babies in Finland, and then 1,000 babies in America, and then do as many as we can on babies that die from SIDS, do a hair analysis in both Finland and the United States. And I'll bet you that these minerals are missing, or at least significantly reduced in their hair, which is a great way to study mineral deficiencies. Now, I also want to remind you that catastrophic birth defects, of all kinds, heart defects, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, things like muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis, both of which muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis are deficiencies, nutritional deficiencies. They're not complicated diseases. They have a malabsorption piece, a gluten intolerance. They also have nutrients that are missing, which result in what doctors call the genetic marker. In cystic fibrosis, it's the positive sweat test. If I give that nutrient intravenously, in 2 days, that sweat test will go to normal. If I give it to them orally and they're on a gluten-free diet, within a week or two, the positive sweat test goes to normal. Positive sweat test is found in 17 diseases in children that have no relationship whatsoever to muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis. Okay, and then of course the basic cause of death in both kids with cystic fibrosis and muscular dystrophy is a deficiency of that one mineral, and it's not found in infant formulas. That goes along with the Indian study, which says that 95% of the kids who die with SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, crib death, are on formula as opposed to breastfed. That is a very, very significant observation. Okay? Well, I want everybody to get hold of the books, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Rare Earths Bin Cures, and it will amaze you how much information we have on these diseases in both animals and people and how to prevent them. Well, to prevent them, everybody needs to be gluten-free, no wheat, rye, and oats. Everybody, particularly women who are in the childbearing years, need to be supplementing long, 6 months, a year before they conceive. Most women do not take even prenatal vitamins that don't have these minerals in them, okay? They don't even take those. They don't even take prenatal vitamins until they miss 2 or 3 periods and the embryo is already damaged. So it's imperative that we start teaching in health classes like in the first grade. These kids need to be taking all 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, clean up their diets, no fried foods, no processed meats, nitrates and nitrites, and absolutely no oils and no gluten, no wheat, rye, and oats. And by the time they're old enough to have their own children, we can eliminate the birth defect rate to almost zero. Certainly we can eliminate things like muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis. Well, how do I know that? Am I going too far? No. We've eliminated these diseases in animals. Supplementation of cows and female sheep called ewes, right? And the ewes of the goats and rabbits and pigs and cows and chickens and ducks, porpoises, whales, every species of animal you can think of, every vertebrate, snakes, iguanas. You supplement them with all 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. You can eliminate just about every birth defect as long as they're absorbing. 2 things. You got to get the dose right, and you got to make sure they're absorbing. Again, I want you to get a hold of the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie. There's a CD and a DVD that goes along with it. Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. The CD is Public Enemy number 1. The DVD is Somebody Needs to Go to Jail. And then Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Get a hold of the CDs, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, and What Kills Billionaires. Because those are 2 kinds of people you think do well, billionaires and athletes, right? Wrong. Unless they supplement, they'll die early. Well, stick with us. We're back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62, a proprietary blend of nutrients including cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin. Designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're Back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Longevity associate. Get a hold of the book called Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And you buy the book Hell's Kitchen from your Longevity associate, ask for a free copy of the CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen. And then also you want the book Energy Crisis, which goes into how to use carbohydrates, sugars, fats, and proteins as fuel sources. Okay. It also goes into the keto diet, okay, how the keto diet works and how you're going to establish that to help you lose the weight, 1/2 pound to 2 pounds a day. And if you stay on the 90 for Life program, you'll never gain the weight back, okay? Well, the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel meal bar is available through Longevity, and it will help you. You don't have to sit there and count calories and figure out how to make this work. It's already prepackaged for you. Very quick, very simple. Is the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel meal bar, and then, of course, the healthy weight loss pack. And the magic is here, you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay in your 90 for Life program. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, according to a study that I found that came from Harvard Medical School, the gender of your doctor might actually determine your survival rate if you go into the hospital. According to this CNN story, its headline, Does a Doctor's Gender Affect Your Chance of Survival? Say, what if your doctor's gender could influence your chance of surviving a visit to the hospital? Big study of older patients hospitalized for common illnesses raises concern. As they say, patients who got most of their care from women doctors were more likely to leave the hospital alive than those treated by men. Now, the difference was small. He said about 11% of the patients treated mostly by women died within 30 days of entering the hospital versus 11.5 of those treated by men. The all-male research team estimated that there would be about 32,000 fewer deaths each year in the U.S. if male physicians performed at the same level as their female peers. This all comes from a Harvard Medical School professor, Dr. Ashish Jha. He's the lead author, said the study didn't probe why these differences might be, but the study does mean that patients should avoid him, doesn't mean that they should avoid him or other male physicians. He said male doctors could take a cue from women doctors as tendencies might be to contribute to better care. According to other research, women doctors are more likely than men to follow treatment guidelines, provide preventative care more often, and communicate more with patients. And this lead author, Jha, has not talked to his own patients about this. This was all published in the Journal of the American Medical Association Internal Medicine. And they looked at about 1.5 million hospitalizations for Medicare patients age 65 and older between 2011 and December 2014. Patients' illnesses include pneumonia, heart failure, intestinal bleeding, urinary infections, and lung disease. They were all treated by general internists in the hospital. And most patients survived and were sent home within a month of treatment. In addition, the survival chances, those treated by women doctors were less likely to be readmitted to the hospital within the first month. Pretty interesting stuff, I thought, Doc. You know, that the women doctors, you might want to change and get a female doctor.
Well, women, by nature and by growing up, are better caregivers than men, okay? They're the ones who take care of the babies with colds. They're the ones that take care of a grandma when she's got diarrhea. They're the ones that deal with you when you have a fever. And so women doctors, and I know many of them very well, and they will actually set up a cot in the room of somebody who's very ill and get up every hour and attend to that patient and monitor them, where a man won't do that. He's going to go out and have go play golf. He's going to go to the country club and have a few drinks with his buddies and so forth, where the woman is a better caregiver. Every little girl wants to be a nurse or a doctor. Every little girl wants to be a mommy and take care of her baby. And they're all taught, about the fevers and the stomach aches and all this kind of stuff. And so they're brought up from the very beginning to be caregivers. And so it's the nursing care that is involved with survivability. You can have the perfect technique for a surgery, and that the patient will die because of poor nursing care. Okay? So that's why 32,000 will survive if the males have better nursing care like females. 32,000 a year. Woo! Okay. Do those numbers. Well, thank you, Doug. As usual, it's really a great one, and we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that. An antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, Night for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, and yet biologically 30, 40, 50, right? Now, people say to me, well, you must be sniffing gluten. Nobody can live that long. Well, no, that's what they told Roger Bannister as an Olympic track athlete back in the 1950s. Nobody can run the 4-minute mile. Nobody's ever done it. If you're a 4-legged dog or a 4-legged horse, you can do it, but not a 2-legged human being. Well, he did it. Okay, it's 3 minutes and 58 seconds, but he did it. And in the next 6 months, thousands did it because they knew it could be done. And so they worked a little bit harder, that little edge, worked harder, spent more time training, and thousands did it. Within a couple of years, 10,000 had done it. Well, what if we only live to be 150, 150? What if we all live to be 175? Okay? But you're going to have to get busy, get rid of all the bad foods, and supplement with all 90 essential nutrients. And again, I want you to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, which goes into the top 20 longevity cultures and why they have 40 times the 100-year-olds we do. They have 1 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have 1 per 10,000, and also Rare Earths Bin Cures. Those 3 books will teach you how to add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to New York. And Alexander, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Alexander. You're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling for a friend who's got a 29-year-old son diagnosed with having a neoplasm of the cranial nerve. He later saw a specialist and was told that it was too small to operate, so they want to follow up every few months.
Okay. You say a neuroma?
Yeah, a neoplasm of the cranial nerve.
Okay, neoplasm. Okay, they didn't call it a neuroma. Okay. Yeah, neoplasm means tumor. Okay, cancer, neoplasm. Okay. And there's 12 pairs of cranial nerves. 12 come out on one side, 12 come out on the other side. And I'm amazed that they're saying it's too small to operate. Okay, because usually that's going to be the first thing. If they find a malignancy, they're going to take that sucker out, and there'll be side effects. So you take out that cranial nerve, it does things, okay? And so you'll lose a significant portion of, or maybe all of, the function of that nerve on that side. So, do you have any idea how much this young fellow weighs?
Yes, I have some more info for you. He's 5'6", weighs 218, and his last blood pressure was 163/99.
Okay, well, he's got high blood pressure. I'm assuming that's with medication. And also, he's overweight, he's obese. At 5'6", I'd like to see him weigh, for a guy, maybe 150. Okay, for even round numbers, so we're looking at 68, 70 pounds he needs to lose. All right. Shar, what would you give this young fella here, 29 years old, 5'6", 218 pounds, what would you give him for a small tumor? We don't know if it's the size of a pea or a grape. We don't know what's going on. We don't know which nerve it is. But he has high blood pressure, and he also has a neoplasm, a tumor on this cranial nerve. What would you give him to support his immune system and deal with the high blood pressure and also the obesity? Well, we got to run to that message moment. Hang on. Alexander and Shar and I will give you the information after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. On the priority line, 831-685-1080. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to do your own physicals. You can do a physical that your doctor will charge you $2,000 for in the office for $4.50. You can go to the pharmacy and get all the test strips the doctor will use for blood and urine and colonoscopic exam equivalents, okay, without prescription. And then, of course, you'll be able to learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, aromatherapy oils. That's the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. If you've never run a business before, also ask for the book Wall Street for Kids, learn how to be profitable, how to actually get all the tax breaks that billionaires get. Okay, Doug, we're going to go right back to New York and Alexander. Okay, Charmaine, again, this kid is 29 years old, 5'6", 60 pounds or so overweight. He's 218 pounds, and he has a neoplasm, a small tumor, too small, quote-unquote, for the doctors to operate on. So what would you do for him?
Well, I would get him on a gluten-free diet. I would get him 2 healthy brain and heart packs. I'd get him the Daily Classic, the Niacin Plus, and the Cardio Sticks. And then I would also give him the Ocean's Gold, the Z-Radical, and the Immortalium. Okay, well, with the Ocean's Gold, why would you give him a thyroid supplement to somebody with a neoplasm who's overweight? Because it's got that sea cucumber? Sea cucumber in it, which is notorious for dealing with cancer. Yeah, it supports the immune system when people have cancer. Right. And, yeah, there's a wonderful, wonderful, I don't know, dozens of studies on it. And, of course, what would you do again for the weight loss? I'd give him the Rev. Rev, R-E-V. Yep. Right? I'd go ahead and get him 2 droppers full of that Rev, 2 bottles of the dropper bottles. So he can take a dropper full under his tongue 15 minutes before each meal. Leave it absorb the oral tissues, and obviously take one before that, 30 minutes for each meal. The second one, 15 minutes for the meals. You can take 2 bottles a month, do that. And within a week to 10 days, he'll start losing a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is he'll never gain the weight back as long as he stays on the 90 for Life program. And so also he'll slowly, the blood pressure should drop because this will support healthy blood pressure levels. And he can either gradually reduce his medication as his doctor has educated him to do, or if he's nervous about doing it himself, he can actually get the doctor to lower his medication. And then give us a call every couple of weeks, Alexander. Let us know this guy's weight. Let us know how his blood pressure is doing. And let us know what the doctors are saying about that neoplasm. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and Mary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Mary, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi, how can we help you?
Will and I have been on the Mighty 90 for 14 months. We went gluten-free 6 years ago. We started doing the business because we were getting such fantastic results. Within the last month or so, the finger that he broke as a teenager is swollen and red and hot and looks like rheumatoid arthritis. And we feel lost. Do you have
how
an
much
idea?
does he weigh? Excuse me, how much does he weigh?
170.
Okay, how tall is he?
5'9".
Okay, very good. And does he have any other issues that he's on medication for, diabetes, high blood pressure, anything like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, good. All right.
He's 81. He's 81.
81, okay, 81. And again, is he your dad or?
He's my husband.
Oh, okay, your husband. How old are you?
Deceiving. 78 and a half.
Okay, good girl. Okay, well, hang on. Sharon and I will be back. We'll give you some guidance here after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. Get the free CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen, when you buy the book from a Youngevity associate. Get the book Energy Crisis, learn about the keto diet. Of course, we have the keto shake and the keto caramel meal bar to help you, so you don't have to sit there and calculate stuff every meal and count calories and count the amounts of carbohydrates. It's all done for you. And then, of course, you need the REV to lose the weight, REV. It's one dropper full per 50 pounds of weight you want to lose. 30 minutes for each meal. And then, of course, you got to get rid of all the bad stuff, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens. And you will lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on the 90. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Wisconsin and Mary. Okay, Shar. Here's this nice lady's husband. He's 81 years old, weighs 170 pounds. He's got a finger that was fractured some years earlier, and it's enlarged and swollen and red. And what would you think's going on here?
Well, what he could do for it, who knows?
Well, he's 81 years old.
Well, what he could do, if it was me, if he thinks it's rheumatoid arthritis, take the add the killer biotic to what they're taking and put some CM cream with trauma oil on it, and that should reduce the inflammation.
Oh, yeah, it'll reduce the inflammation, absolutely. And rheumatoid arthritis is an infection with a bug called mycoplasma, which is killable with an antibiotic called minocycline. And it wouldn't hurt to get that antibiotic, minocycline, also take the killer biotic at the same time. You're exactly right. The CM cream and the trauma oil, it's like 5 drops of the trauma oil in every teaspoon of the CM cream you're going to apply to any place that's sore on him. But I would make sure at 170 pounds that he's getting at least 2, because this finger is kind of a red warning light of what's going on in the rest of his bones and joints. And so I would make sure he's getting at least 2 ounces of the OsteoFX Plus, which is the liquid calcium and trace minerals. I would also, being 81 years old, he's probably not in a bikini out sunning in Wisconsin for 2 hours every afternoon, particularly in the winter months. And so what would you do to increase the efficiency of absorption of the calcium?
I'd give him the vitamin D3.
Okay, you get an A+ there. Yeah, I'd give him either 3 sprays in the morning and 3 sprays at night of the liquid spray, or I would also give him another option is 4 of the capsules twice a day. The vitamin D3, that's going to increase the efficiency of absorption and utilization of the calcium and the other minerals necessary for bones to maintain and repair themselves. And, of course, I would also, what would you do to make sure he's getting plenty of raw materials for support of maintenance repair of the cartilage?
Make sure he takes enough glucogel.
There you go. Yeah, a minimum of 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That would be 2 of the 240 count bottles a month. And when you're younger, you can even just take the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And if you have arthritis, you're going to see some relief. It might not be perfect, but you're going to see some relief. You cannot go wrong with taking the 90. But when you have an inflammatory process in a joint, an old fracture, you need to look at that as a early warning signal that something is going on systemically in all the joints. And so we need a little bit of bigger hammer here, and you hit the nail right on the head, Charmaine. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Mary. Let us know how hubby's doing. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Massachusetts. And Everett, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
So, Everett, you're on the air.
Hey, God bless you, Dr. Wallach.
Very kind, thank you. How can we help you today?
My mother has had a series of strokes. Her first one was about 12, 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Then she had another major stroke 2015, and then she just had one. And doctors are kind of giving up on her. She's like on over easily 20 medications.
Okay, now how much does she weigh and how old is she?
She's probably about 220 pounds. She's 56 years old, scoliosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and she has some knee problems.
Knee problems also?
Yes.
Okay, now 220 pounds, how tall is she?
She's about 5'2".
Okay, well, 5'2", I would say she's probably 110 pounds overweight. She needs to cut her weight in half, 5'2". Okay? So what would you do here for Everett's mom here, Shar? She has a knee problem. She's had several strokes. What would you do for her?
Well, she needs to take 2 healthy, I would give her 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and then she needs to add the glucogel to that, probably 15 or 20 a day, and she needs to add the killer biotic.
Okay, what would you give her for the weight loss?
The Rev, of course.
Or EV, yep. And so, yeah, she's the one who would need 2 bottles a month of the Rev, a dropper full under her tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, a second dropper full under her tongue, 15 minutes for each meal. Let her absorb it through her oral tissue, don't let her swallow it. The killer biotic, I'd have her take anywhere from 6 to 9 of those a day. I'd go for 9 if this is inflammatory and really is swollen and hurts. The strokes are actually caused by deficiency of a single nutrient, if they're blood clot types of strokes. And so the 2 healthy brain and heart packs are perfect because she's going to get 2 forms of that nutrient in each one. And so she could have 3 of the EFA pluses at breakfast and dinner and 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner. And then what would you give her that has enzymes in it that are legendary for dissolving blood clots?
Well, the niacin plus has got the nanokinase in it.
Okay, yeah. I give her 2 bottles of the niacin plus, so she can take 2 of those capsules at breakfast, 2 at dinner time, in addition to having a time-release, non-flush niacin, which helps dilate blood pressures dilate blood vessels, but it also has nanokinase in it, again, which is legendary for dissolving blood clots. And so that's kind of the direction I would go, and Char's exactly right on the basic program, and including the weight loss. And so give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Everett. Let us know how Mom's blood pressure is, what she weighs. Let us know how things are going with her knee and her other joints in her back and so forth. And let us know, too, if she's beginning to show signs of improvement from some of the residual symptoms of the stroke. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Helen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Helen, you're on the air.
Hi, doctor. And 2 things real quick. My sister has vaginal yeast. It's been there for a long time. They've given her a lot of things. It's not going away.
Okay. What does she weigh?
She may weigh about 160.
Okay. And how old is she?
She is 75.
Okay. All right. Does she have any other issues we need to know about? Diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis?
A lot. Her doctors are telling her that she has too much calcium in her body, so she will not eat anything with calcium. She will not take any. She won't bleed for that.
That means she has, now, she's how old?
She's 4, 5, 6, 76.
Okay. Well, I guarantee you she has raging osteoporosis, and the calcium they're seeing in her blood is, the elevated calcium is from her parathyroid glands pulling calcium out of her bones. It's not from her diet. She should not listen to those doctors when they say don't take any calcium and stay away from dairy, no supplements. Exactly wrong. And so what would you do here for a 160-pound woman, Char, who has many, many things going on here, which tells you what? If she's got 5 or 6 diseases going on, what would you say is the underlying process there?
Yeah, it's for sure she's got a gluten intolerance and is not able to absorb nutrients, so she needs to get on a gluten-free diet immediately. And then I would get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay.
And then obviously for I don't know. Does she have rheumatoid arthritis too or not?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what would you do to kill the yeast in her female tract, her vaginal tract?
I give her killer biotic, but also she could use tampons and put colloidal silver on them and wear those at night.
Exactly. We put a dropper full of our pure colloidal silver from our Envision division. Envision colloidal silver on a tampon still in the applicator, apply it at night, take it out in the morning. She could do that for every day for a month, and it'll certainly kill any yeast. And, of course, you get her immune system up and running, then her own body will, take care of the yeast infection. The killer biotic is a great internal thing, 3 of those twice a day. And give us a call on a regular basis here, and we'll walk you through this.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Online, the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to California and Helen for a second question.
Oh, thank you. It's for myself.
Okay.
I have a hernia, and it's been there for a long time. I'm asking my doctor to do ultrasounds, and he says he doesn't see anything, but I still have that pain right to the right of my navel. It's not
okay. Now,
bad.
Do you have a physical bulge there?
Little bit, a little tiny bit.
And does he say, you have a small hernia there, or does he say, I don't see anything?
He says he doesn't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on the 90, and I take a lot of other nutrients, and that's probably why it's not as bad as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tired of it being there because it hurts sometimes.
Sure. Okay. Shar, what would you do? What advice would you give to Helen to kind of do something with her bed so that she gets some relief there?
She could put a 2x4, a little piece of 2x4 under the bottom legs of the bed, both sides, and you won't even notice it after a couple of days, and it will help stop the pressure when you're sleeping.
Yeah, you could drive all the abdominal stuff towards her chest, or the other way around. She could put the 2x4s under the feet to the head of the bed and drive everything the other direction, depending. And see which one's more comfortable for you. And also, they have these various Velcro belts you can get at pharmacies and medical device places. And the ones at the pharmacies, you can just go get one. People who lift heavy things wear them for preventing hernias, and people with small hernias can wear them to give themselves some relief. And, just make sure you're taking the 90, make sure you're taking 15 glucogel a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And what would you add to her program here, Shar, to encourage stem cells to rebuild stuff that needs rebuilding?
I would give her the Immortalium.
Very good. I'd give her 2 or 3 of those tablets twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month of the Immortalium. Add that to your program. And if this little hernia is repairable, the stem cells will do that. And, of course, the ingredients in the Immortalium are designed to encourage stem cells just to step up to the plate and do their job. So that's kind of the direction I would go. And you can also put a topical pain relief program on there. What would you give her for pain relief on that spot next to her navel?
CM cream, and then she can put some trauma oil in it, which will make it work better yet.
Yep, put 5 or 6 drops of that trauma oil from our Ancient Legacy division, our aromatherapy oil division, and then put 5 or 6 drops of that in each teaspoon, and it would seem to me that a teaspoon 2 or 3 times a day would be useful there. So it'd be 5 drops of the trauma oil. So you'll go through a couple of bottles of the CM cream and a couple of bottles of the trauma oil each month, and put that mixture on when you wake up, put it on in the middle of the day, and do it again, say an hour or so before bedtime, and you get maximum benefit from the discomfort relief. But I'd keep an eye on it, and if it gets bigger, you need to have your doctor examine that, maybe do a high-resolution ultrasound. I wouldn't do any X-rays, any radiation, CAT scans, anything like that. I'd start out with a high-resolution ultrasound. You get a lot of great information without radiation, and it's very, very economical compared to CAT scans and MRIs and PET scans and all that kind of stuff. But if he's not concerned about it, and you are, you always have the right to go to the university there in California, the medical school, and there's a couple of them there in California, and you could get an opinion from a general practitioner on the staff there, okay, and get an opinion, get another opinion. Of course, they don't make any extra money when they make a diagnosis. They're on a salary, and so I like doctors who work for the university because they're going to give you really their academic best information as opposed to making a diagnosis that's in the favor of the doctor to increase his income. Okay, so how much time we got here, Doug?
You got about 20 seconds.
20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody, if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, I hope you do, because I'm getting 10,000 new patients a month. I need help, okay? And so if you kind of want to be like Shar and be a student of this information, get the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's the trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. Well, thank you, everybody. Great testimonies and questions today. Thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Sam. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.